everyone. With your CIG television news brief and weather forecasts, I'm Donna Bush. With less restrictions in place, dozens of cadets ages 12 to 17 are taking part in an annual camp held right here in Grand Cayman and Cayman Brac.
The cadets, they are really benefiting from this outside exposure now. Remember, COVID, they were closed down for a couple months so now they're actually getting the opportunity to meet up with some of their friends and socialize. Also in the mix, they're learning about social activities, teamwork, personal development, and to ensure that they're also having some fun.
Here are some of the amazing highlights of the week-long camp. Now, the local Cadet Corps, Cayman, is a national voluntary youth organization with 115 young members. It is sponsored by the Cayman Islands government under the Ministry of Education, Youth, Sports, Agriculture, and Lands. Now, the popular annual Cayman Islands Healthcare Conference will happen this year, but on a much smaller scale due to the restrictions surrounding COVID-19. The conference, which is usually a 3-day event, will take place virtually for 1 day only on Saturday, the 17th of October. Viewers will be able to participate in the live sessions via video and audio conferencing, as well as the presentations can be watched on CIG Television's YouTube channel. Now, the theme for this year's conference is Re-envisioning Life with a Pandemic. Topics such as mental health, telemedicine, best practices for today's new normal will provide a roadmap for the way forward, both during and after the pandemic. Minister for Health, the Honorable Dwayne Seymour says, quote, "The healthcare conference has been a permanent fixture on many people's annual calendars for the past 10 years, so he's pleased that we're able to find a way to ensure the event goes ahead this year despite the challenges we as a country are facing." Lizette Yearwood, chair of the conference planning committee and CEO of the Cayman Islands Health Services Authority, echoed the minister's sentiments. Meantime, registration for the conference will open in September. The event is free and open to the public. Turning now to the forecast from the Cayman Islands National Weather Service. Today's high temperature reached 90 degrees, a low of 79. The forecast calls for partly cloudy skies and showers. The winds are from the east to northeast at 5 to 10 knots. Seas are slight to moderate with wave heights of 1 to 3 feet. The synopsis calls for light winds and slight seas, which are also expected as a result of a weak pressure gradient that's across the Caribbean region. Radar images show isolated showers in and around the Cayman area, which are moving towards the west. For more on local weather, you can go online to weather.gov.ky for the latest forecast. You can also download the National Weather Services app, which is CINWS. And that ends today's news brief here on CIG Television. I'm Donna Bush, wishing you a safe and wonderful night.
Join Donna Bush weekdays at 6 p.m. for the CIG TV News Update. Get the latest on what's happening in government on a daily basis. News Update first at 6 p.m.